Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you know that fentanyl is the ultimate cop killer. It has been absolutely devastating to the police population. I mean, they're hiding the truth about why cops are dying. The real reason is not COVID, it's actually fentanyl. Fentanyl can be hiding anywhere and everywhere. It could be hiding in a regular police stop. It could also be hiding in your children's Halloween candy, as a matter of fact. Turns out, though, that's not really a thing. Fentanyl can't kill you through skin contact. You can't overdose on fentanyl through skin contact, no matter how hard these piggies try to claim that actually happens as a thing that happens. If that was the case, obviously every nurse in every hospital would be fucking constantly overdosing. Every first responder that also arrives on scene when there's fentanyl present would be dying as well, or overdosing at the very least. And yet, for some reason, it only impacts cops, who are known for being overly dramatic, massive fucking crybabies. The fentanyl shit is basically the war on drugs repackaged, okay? But it turns out that maybe one aspect of fentanyl, at least being inside of treats, is not all that false. Turns out the executive director of a police union in California has been placed on leave and is facing federal charges after allegedly importing drugs from overseas and distributing them through the country. Now, one thing I have to mention to you is that this person is literally bringing in fucking fentanyl and distributing it. And she is placed on leave only. But it's wonderful that when you are actually a head of a police union, you get to be placed on administrative leave when you get caught for distributing fentanyl. Joanne Marianne Segovia, 64 years old, ordered thousands of synthetic opiates, including Valeryl fentanyl, that were disguised as chocolates, wedding favors, and makeup, according to the criminal complaint filed Monday by the Office of the United States Attorney. Segovia, who serves as the executive director of the San Jose Police Officers Association, allegedly used their personal and office computers to order the opioids and made shipments using the union's UPS account, the complaint said. Segovia has been the executive director of the union, which represents officers of the San Jose Police Department, for nearly 20 years, according to the CNN affiliate KGO-TV. At least 61 shipments containing drugs worth thousands of dollars were coming from countries including Hong Kong, Hungary, India, and Singapore, and they were shipped to Segovia's home between October 2015 and January this year, according to the complaint. Now, I have a couple questions. I have so many questions, actually. Holy fuck. Number one, how is she a cop and around fentanyl without immediately dying? Number two, I thought fentanyl only came through the southern border, okay, by way of Mexico, through the pockets of abuelas. What happened? Oh, that's right. The reality is that 99% of fentanyl that makes its way into United States borders, or makes it through the United States borders, and also into the wide circulation on our streets, actually come through regular points of entry, like ports, regular points of entry, like the regular checkpoints in American vehicles. So remember that shit. Whenever dumb motherfuckers always talk about, like, oh yeah, they're coming through like the pockets of, they're coming in through border crossings. That's false. Okay, it's not true. The manifests for these shipments declare their contents with labels like wedding party favors, gift makeup, or chocolate and sweets, the United States Attorney Office for North Carolina said in a press release. But between July 2019 and January 2023, officials intercepted and opened 5 of these shipments and found that they contained thousands of pills of controlled substances, including the synthetic opiates tramadol and tapentadol, the press release said. In February 2023, Segovia was interviewed by federal investigators, but she continued to order drug shipments, including a package in March containing Valeryl fentanyl seized by federal agents in Kentucky, according to the complaint. She got interviewed by the feds and kept doing it. Still hasn't lost their union job, by the way, just on administrative leave, okay? Have been placed on leave. Just remember that. That is fucking insane. She's currently facing for attempt to unlawfully import Valero fentanyl faces up to a maximum sentence of 20 years, according to the complaint. An attorney for Segovia did not respond to CNN for a request for comment. Segovia has been placed on leave and cut off from all access to the Police Officers Association. San Jose Police Officers Association spokesperson Tom Segal told CNN in a statement, no other individuals with the association were involved or knew about the scheme, Segal said. Last Friday, we were informed by federal authorities that one of our civilian employees was under investigation for distribution of a controlled substance, and the POA has been fully and completely cooperating with the federal authorities as they continue their investigation. There is 0% chance that this is a one-person operation. 0. Will they actually get in trouble, though? Will the cops? Probably not. The board of directors is saddened and disappointed at hearing this news, and we have pledged to provide our full support to the investigative authorities. So, yeah. Interesting. Industrious lady right here, you know? In a number of interviews with Homeland Security, Joanne Segovia lied, saying she had only ordered supplements and then fingered her house cleaner. Oh my God, it's just like not like fingered as in sexually, you fucking weirdos. It means like narking. Okay? Oh my God. Lucky housekeeper, really? You want to be fingered by a 64-year-old police union executive? Like, what the fuck do you mean lucky? What's crazier is that the Customs and Border Patrol seized one of her shipments and sent a notice to her address in 2020, according to the federal complaint. And even wilder, she signed a return shipping label with the San Jose Police Union address. The Police Officers Association address. In one exchange with her supplier, she apologizes for not making a shipment. I'm so sorry. I'm on a business trip because we had 2 officers that got shot. I should be home tomorrow night, so I'll get them shipped as soon as I can. On June 14, 2021, she says, sorry, I had 50 new officers starting today, so I've been tied up all morning. I'll be back on the office within an hour, and I'll take care of all of it. Any news on the Soma? I'm so sorry. I'm on a business trip because we had 2 officers that got shot. I should be home tomorrow night, so I'll get them shipped as soon as I can. July 4th, she says, I'm going to put WhatsApp on my computer, so I'll have it if something weird goes on with my phone. So I need to send you $900 for the orange pills that are on their way. Are they on their way? My family member is going on vacation, so I want to give her enough to last, but that is going to make me short. Do you know when they are coming? Yes, I got the 500 milligram Soma. I also got 180 of the orange pills. They found her name and number in a drug smuggler's phone, by the way. When they asked her about it, she said she would never do something like that, so they let her leave the country and vacation to Mexico. They found Joanne's name and number in a drug smuggler's phone. When they asked her about it, she said she would never do something like that. Then they let her leave the country for a nice vacation to Mexico. The beachfront condo in Ixtapa. The amount of power that white ladies have, old white ladies, especially old white ladies that are working with cops, working to defend cops. I mean, come on now. This is what I mean. The entitlement is built in, dude. This is white entitlement all the way through and through. On February 1st, 2023, 2 Homeland Security agents interviewed Segovia at her home. She was told that her name, address, and pill order were found during the course of my investigation. During the interview, Segovia claimed to have only ordered supplements and nothing out of the ordinary, claimed to work for the police department, claimed to have never ordered or received prescription medications through the mail, and said that she would never do so, adding, I wouldn't even know where to start. Said that she recognized that it was not safe to buy prescription medications on the internet and that doing so was unlawful and asking for trouble. Claimed to have no idea why her name and address was found in the phone of a suspected drug trafficker, and refused to allow agents to view her Cash App transactions. At the end of the interview, I gave Segovia my cell phone number and requested that she contact me if she remembered anything that might help my investigation. On March 3rd, 2023, Segovia left me a voicemail telling me that she was back from vacation and had information that could be helpful with my investigation. I love this story so much, I can't believe it. She's on paid leave, remember. Not fired. Paid leave. The criminal complaint alleges she's been importing opiates and muscle relaxers and sleeping pills since 2015. The alleged drug smuggling boomer cop union executive didn't know how to take a screenshot, so she took a picture of her payment confirmation screen and texted it to her supplier with her police union business card in full view. Like, she literally was asking for it. She was asking to get fucking caught. Like you. Yeah, except the difference is, when I take photos like that, it's not for some incredibly illegal shit. Yeah, poor OPSEC. Look at that little IMAX sticker she got. The Blue Lives Matter heart. God, it's so awesome. So much of this dumb shit is like a fucking comedy movie. I know I say this a lot, but it does feel like if I watch this in a televised sequence, I'd be like, that's too much. Like, that's too obvious. Come on now. Really? The old, like, innocent grandma bit? Like, it is written like Fargo. It is. This image was sent from Segovia's account depicting an HP computer monitor that showed a PayPal receipt to the amount of $999.99 sent to an entity with an apparent Indian name. Several items were visible in the area in front of the monitor, including San Jose Police Officers Association letter opener with a business card containing Segovia's name and notes containing apparent POA-related codes. On October 20th, 2021, also in the India chat, an image was sent from Segovia's account of a computer monitor with a heart-shaped flag at the bottom, Blue Lives Matter flag, displaying a PayPal receipt with the amount of $500 sent to an individual with an apparent Indian name. An HSI agent observed a computer monitor with a heart-shaped flag icon in Segovia's residence during the interview on February 1st, 2023. So she does all that. San Jose Police Union Executive Director Joanne Segovia wasn't charged with attempted importation of illegal drugs until this week, but Customs had intercepted multiple shipments of controlled substances from her home address going back years. It is literally the most OP, dude. Cops are completely blinded to other cop and cop-related people doing just unimaginable amounts of crime out in the open. 4,000 pills. Move on? Move on to what? Move my dick out of your ass, bitch. What do you mean, move on? This is an incredibly good story. I'm going to cover whatever the fuck I want to. What is that? Your grandma? Is that why you want me to move on, idiot? People are so rude. After a relaxing beach vacation, we talked about the beach vacation part, Segovia called the feds to tell them she realized it was probably her housekeeper pretending to be her and engaging in this elaborate years-long drug smuggling operation, which is fucking bananas. What a piece of shit she is, by the way, for that. Claimed that she had nothing to do with the orders that were sent to her and blamed the ordering on a woman. It all leads to her. That she identified as a family friend and a housekeeper. She said that this woman's culpability occurred to her like a light bulb after her meeting with the HSI in February. She repeatedly characterized this individual as suffering from a substance abuse disorder, claimed that the money referenced in her Cash App account was not, i.e., Segovia's money, but instead implied that the Cash App payments tracked the amounts that she had paid to this woman for her housekeeping work, made inconsistent statements about whether this woman had access to her personal smartphone, claimed that this woman impersonated her on the WhatsApp communications, and said that this woman was able to do so because she knows so much about me. She also said that she didn't want to throw this woman to the wolves, but she wanted to be honest with the agents. Unfortunately for Segovia, the feds did get their hands on a letter she signed and sent to Customs, letting them know she wasn't asking for her illegal drugs back after they wrote to her that her big box of tramadol pills had been seized. She used the pre-printed UPS shipping labels with the San Jose Police Officers Association account number on them to allegedly mail drugs to another alleged drug trafficker. Sometimes she was just too busy running the police union to keep up with her payments and shipments of illegal drugs. We already saw that. After being interviewed by federal agents in February and March, Segovia kept ordering more drugs but switched suppliers. That part is incredible. Like, she was like, sorry, dog, you can't fucking halt the grind set. You know what I mean? They were like, hey, we are the Department of Homeland Security. we we found you with drugs. We have intercepted your drugs. And she's like, yeah, well, guess what, dude? I got Sigma Grindset on my mind. You know what I mean? One last ride? Yeah, she pulled a fucking one last big job. When her home and office were finally searched, opiate drugs were found in both locations. 283 tapentadol pills and opiate were found in her San Jose Police Officers Association office. Emails about drug transactions included her name and title. Like, what are you doing? She was just so open, dude. She was so openly doing it. Does she have TikTok? No, she's 64. But if she had TikTok, she would probably be talking about how to drop ship illegal fucking drugs on her TikTok. If she had a TikTok, she'd literally be like, hello, I am the executive for the San Jose Police Benevolent Association, and I'm here to show you how you can ship tramadol by the thousands by these quick Alibaba-style drop shipping schemes. Kind of messed up to be pocket watching a woman like this. True. This one's wild. I did a little research myself and found Joanne Segovia's personal phone number and her home addresses on 10 different websites where you can buy controlled substances. I don't know if this is some fluke related to the way overseas suppliers do business or what. So, like, a quick Google search of, like, where to do crime showed up with this person's, like, actual business. Well, not actual business, but her fake business. Here's the full criminal complaint against San Jose Police Officers Association Director Joanne Segovia. It'd be shocking if we don't see a superseding indictment. If half the facts here are true, they're leaving a lot of charges on the table. If the 61 packages she did receive had a similar contents to the 5 that were intercepted, the San Jose Police Union director was getting a lot more drugs than one woman could personally ingest. Where'd they go? Why was she keeping so many opiates in her police union office? Why did the PAC for a Suffolk County, New York PBA make a $20,000 donation to Californians United for a Safer Neighborhood, which as far as I can tell isn't a group that exists, at the same address as the San Jose Police Officers Association? So now I'm curious, what does exist at 1151 North 4th Street in San Jose? Well, for one thing, the San Jose Police Officers Association technically does not. That corporate entity formally dissolved itself in 1995. Which explains why the San Jose Police Officers Association's 990 filings appear in the ProPublica database as unincorporated association. They still have an EIN and file annual 990. So they have a fake operation. I mean, this woman is too old to be, like, working with the CIA. Yeah, I read ProPublica like I'm Amy Goodman. Shut up. And that's actually how, I think that's how you're supposed to say it. But there are several other entities filing tax forms at that address. The San Jose Police Officers Association Charitable Foundation to start with. Joanne Segovia is listed with the CA Secretary of State as the corporation's agent. The Charitable Foundation hasn't been super on the ball when it comes to filing required documentation with the state of California, and Joanne Segovia's name doesn't show up on a filing for the SJPOA Charitable Foundation until the 2021 Statement of Information, at which point she was listed as the corporation's agent for a service of process. San Jose Police Officers Association Charitable Foundation wasn't even actually called out until 2001. It was originally incorporated as the Gandalf Foundation by the now retired San Jose police officer Brian Bennert. I guess they named it wrong. They sent the donation. Anyway,